17th season of MPL Philippines is brought to you by the following sponsors. Infinix, the official gaming phone partner, the power behind every Madlang gamer. Smart, the simply reliable connectivity partner of the MPL. Our partner in esports, Clear Men. And our strategic partners, TT Racing, Ferry, and SIP. Don't miss any MPL action by following our official Facebook and subscribing to our YouTube channel. Follow MPLPH on TikTok for more content. Experience the lakas ng Pinas of MPLPH Season 17 live at Victoria Sports Tower. Grab your tickets now via the official MPLPH website. MPL Philippines is monitored and supervised by the Games and Amusement Board.
MPL Superfans, mag-ingay dahil huling araw na ng ating Week 2 action. This is your very own Odin.
At ako naman si Thea, and you know, Odin, we have crucial games today because it will determine who will be on top.
Tama ka dyan, Thea. Kaya naman sa ating mga superfans, huwag kayong kukurap. Abangan lahat ng maaaring mangyari sa loob ng Land of Dawn.
Dito lang sa tahanan ng pinakamalalakas.
This is MPL Philippines Season 17.
Panood na to!
Magandang araw, Superfans! At nagbabalik kayo sa ikatlong araw ng week number 2 ng MPL Philippines Season 17. Kami pala makakasama niyo for the Tagalog broadcast. My name is Athena, and together with me is si Burrito and si Vlog. At makakasama rin natin on the panel is going to be the English Dancor.
That's right. We're the English desk from Rockhart, Leo, and Renmar Santa Cruz. What's up, guys?
Yan, at sama-sama na naman tayo dito sa pinakamatitindi at tahanan na pinakamalakas sa MLBB players.
That's right. Of course, this tournament is monitored and supervised by the Games and Amusements Board.
And so far, namomonitor na rin natin ang mga nagtatop off sa charts natin pagdating sa ating mga standings din.
That's right. So ito na yung linggo na magdidetermine kung sino ang... I think there's a perfect person to say this, Burrito.
Kung sino ang kampiyon ng week number 2.
Yeah! Week number 2 lang.
Only for week 2.
Week 2 lang. So I think standings natin ngayon, and so far, these are the top 2 teams ng ating leaderboards nga brought to us by our Infinix standings.
So it's either 4 straight wins for Team Liquid Philippines as defending champions or 3 straight wins for AP Bren, which is amazing for a team that missed out on the playoffs last season.
I really hope at the end of this day, if ever AP Bren is going to be on top, or TLPH, anyone, that they ride in on the hype and they will proudly proclaim, we are the champions of week 2.
Isa lang ang tatanghaling kampyonan ng second week ng MPL Philippines. And as we all know, yung streak ngayon ay nagko-continue pa rin. Pero for our first match, isa lang ang magpapatuloy dyan.
Magiging matindi to. Again, AP Bren, nakakuha na ng 2 puntos at pinag-usapan nga natin kung sino magiging kampiyon.
Ayun nga, they're gonna be up against TLPH. Ang daming mapaprove dito na siguro isang pinaka-importante doon is malakas ba talaga ang AP Bren ngayong season dahil ang kanilang harang sa ngayon is TLPH.
That's right. Considering na, of course, AP Bren, I would say, they're the newer team. Obviously, and TLPH has been, may mga bago din naman sa lineup nila. Pero I would say, yung impact din ng pagpasok ni KLVJ really did make itself very evident, no? Especially for AP Bren.
Maybe Kel was the one that they were looking for. He was the missing piece. And so far, gumagana eh. Baka nga siya yung maging susi para maging kampiyon ang AP Bren ng week 2.
So hindi lang TLP siya may susi. May susi din ng AP Bren. Might be the king para nga dito sa serye na ito.
Yeah, and you know what makes me really happy about seeing these two going up against each other is that I'm looking here, sadly we won't be able to see it, but if you're in the arena, I'm looking at 2 banners back-to-back from Sunsparks. It's a reunion between Kel VJ and JP who are going to be going up against each other.
Season 4 and 5 was Sunsparks na nag-back-to-back dito sa MPL na maging kampiyon.
But you know what? It's so interesting kasi, we're talking about a very specific lineup right now. The team of the week for week number 1. And, syempre, it's so fitting na yung mga members pa dito, yun din yung member na maglalaban ngayon.
Ito yung sila lang.
Sila lang. It was James Max and Kel VJ. And then, itong si Nova. Tapos, Sanji with Nike. What's really interesting is yung Team Liquid Philippines here. They're fielding in Teddy Cutie. after si Daiki, matapos siya parang undisputed siya eh. Team of the week siya, 100% win rate siya.
Cannot lose.
Cannot lose.
Undisputed. I like the word na ngayon nga nakita natin there's a new addition. Pero for the team of the week, sabi nga natin nahati sa dalawang teams at pares pa maglalaban today.
Yeah, I was looking at the community sentiments about this match. People are very excited. And with the same vision of they want to see just how good AP Bren is going up against Team Liquid Philippines. But we saw there one of the members of the team of the week was Sanji, and he's been a monster since the start of the season. Yesterday on the Valentine, of course, with Sanford getting the MVP with his Benedetta. But it was Carl Teasy who was shouting in the comms. He's like, ooh, Sansa, let's go. The Valentina Benedetta,
Yeah.
he was shouting out both of them.
Ang gusto ko doon, real talk din, pagdating sa mga mic check natin, si Carl Easy specifically, improving their doubters onto closing off this week number 2 on a streak ba? Or AP Bren will get that kill.
Yep. Throw a courtside report right now.
It's the last day of week 2 and 2 teams remain undefeated. But that will change soon because next game here is AP Bren against TLPH. And you know what? Before we head on to that match, I'm here at the player room with the king, Kiel VJ. And you know, I want to ask, undefeated kayo ng week 1. Kamusta yung vibe? Kamusta yung team?
Masaya po pero ano po, nakachamba lang po kami nun.
Nakachamba, undefeated. Pero isa pang binanggit kanina, you are one of the players of the week as an XP laner. Kamusta? Nakaka-proud ba? Nakaka-boost ba ng confidence?
Nakaka-boost din ng confidence pero yun nga sinabi ko, chamba lang din.
So sana dapat chamba rin mamaya. Tama?
Nakachamba.
And later on, you'll be facing JP, your former teammate, the championship noon sa Sunsparks. Mas ginaganahan ka pa kapag siya yung kalaban mo on the other side or mas gigil ba?
Excited lang din ako makalaban si Kuya JP kasi kuya ko pa siya dati pero ngayon daddy na siya din. Ayun, good luck sa amin.
From Kuya to Daddy, and why don't we invite JP to this group call? I'm gonna throw it to Odin on the other player room.
Maraming salamat, Thea. And right here with me is Daddy JP. JP, andyan si Kiel VJ, nanonood sa'yo ngayon. At gaano ka ba ka-excited na makaharap sila? Kasi undefeated din sila eh.
And sobrang excited kasi iba na yung role niya ngayon eh. Explain na dati, nag-mid or marksman pa siya.
Okay, so matagal din na ba kayo nagkasama? Mga ilang seasons din kayong teammates. Ano ba yung most memorable moments mo kasama si Kiel VJ?
Ano lang siguro yung pagiging makulit niya in-game and outside the game. Yan.
Paano ba magkulit si Kiel VJ? Hindi nakikinig sa'yo, ganun.
Hindi siya mapakali sa bootcamp. Galaw ng galaw.
Uy, Kiel VJ, di ka na mapakali.
Kel VJ, ano naman masasagot mo doon? Hindi ka daw mapakali sa bootcamp.
Hindi mapakali? Hindi ko po masyado naiintindihan sinabi niya eh.
Hindi masyado naiintindihan pero nagsabi siya ng message sa'yo. Ano naman message mo ngayon sa kanya na nakikinig siya?
Galingan natin, Daddy JP and ayun. Basta, Daddy pa rin kita.
Daddy ka pa rin daw niya, JP, alam mo. Pero kasi magkalaban kayo ngayon, hindi naman kayo magkakampi. Paano mo masisigurado na hindi mababahira ni Kiel VJ ang win streak nyo?
Away-away muna.
Kiel VJ!
Away-away muna
Ayan.
daw, Kel VJ. Ano naman ang masasabi mo?
Sige, galit-galit muna.
Galit-galit muna and we'll see soon kung sino ba ang mananaig, who will remain undefeated, di ba? Pero mamaya, ano ba yung may mga surprise ba kayo ng hinanda? Ano bang pinaghandaan nyo?
Secret muna, secret.
Secret? Bea, pero parang kay Daddy JP, ano ba ang palag mo kay Kiel VJ? Kasi sumisikret siya eh.
Ano ba? Di ko pa alam.
Mas matagal ka na sa Pilipinas.
Ayun, di pa ako nakapag-import eh.
Ay, hindi pa siya nakakapag-import. Mas matagal na daw siya sa'yo dito, Kiel VJ.
And of course, we'll see soon kung sino ba ang mas mananaig, Kiel VJ or JP ba with the dating magka-teammate ngayon magkalaban as we throw it back to the panel.
Napakaganda namang interaction ng gano'n, no? Grabe. From Kuya to Daddy.
Alam mo, alam mo masaya dyan kasi syempre yung mga habits ng mga players na yan, kabisado nila ang isa't isa. Yung kulit nga daw at likod ni Kiel VJ. Kasi nga naman, bagets pa siya yun. Ilang taon ba siya doon? Parang, ano ba, mga 13, 14 lang ata siya doon eh, no?
Yeah, he was 14 years old ng M1 World Championships.
Hindi siya mapakali sa bootcamp.
Oras na para sa ating Infinix case to victory para sa AP Bren versus TLPH. We'll start with AP Bren. KelVJ versus Sanford Explain battle ang nagiging importante. I'm sure na excited tayo sa KelVJ versus JP, but this Explain battle is gonna decide kung sino nagsiset ng tempo ng ating laban. Most importantly dun sa first turtle na laging important sa pagkalaban mo ang TLPH. They also have to not give up the mid lane duo battle. Para sa AP Bren, nung napanood ko sila when they first faced up against majority of the teams dito sa ating liga, nahihinaan tayo dun sa performance sa kanilang mid lane dahil binibigyan nila paminsan-minsan. So this is something that they have to really make sure na rigid ngayon. Para sa TLPH, kailangan lang puwersahin si James Langs out of the S and A tier jungle heroes. Pag nakita natin na hindi nagamit yung mga Suyu, yung mga Harley, baka dito mag-struggle ang AP Bren. So this is something that TLPH could do. And of course, control the river. Related din kasi Renmar yung win, yung kailangan ipanalo dito ng TLPH sa AP Bren.
Yeah, it's very clear for KelVJ and Sanford. They both love playing EXP laners that are high impact. I believe the term we had was high cortisol EXP laners.
Yes, sir.
Stressful ones, high mechanics. So if these two teams don't stop both EXP laners from doing what they want to do, then they're both going to have a hard time. So something's got to give. Someone's going to get pressured. And for the James Banks points, yeah, so far it's been Tsuyo, Leomord, Baksha. So if they can force James Banks into something else, maybe we'll see his version of the Harley out of the Leomord, Baksha, then maybe there's going to be a little bit of difficulty there for the young man.
So, naalala ko kasi last season, si James Banks, parang pinipilit siya dun sa mga hero na non-meta, parang bigla siya nag-urine jungle.
Lucas.
And I think like right now, dun sa first week, the reason why they are successful is because S at A tier na heroes na nakuha niya.
And sakto sa kanya yung fit na naging meta natin sa pagpasok ng Season 17. And all throughout then, nabanggit mo yung duo mid battle, Aqua versus Liquid. Sino nga ba yung mas mahirap na i-hold later on dito sa laban?
Yan, yung hawak mo sa atake ng mapa, it's really important, and the hero picks are really gonna help you there. Of course, ready to level up din your game, guys, and your grades. Kasi the best students don't just study hard, they study smart.
That's right. Meet the Infinix XPad 30E, the first true education tablet in the Philippines. It features an 11-inch, count that, 11-inch, actually across, full FHD plus big screen and AI tutor on tap, and of course, over 120,000 free courses.
So it's time to make learning easier and a whole lot more fun. Get your Infinix XPad 30E, your easy learning smart buddy.
Very convenient hawakan, lalo na sa mga estudyante natin dyan, bakasyon, pero hindi yung very convenient na meron kayo para makatulong.
Hindi lang, pwede yung pang-ML kung pwede, di ba?
Tama?
And of course, syempre, let's go ahead and get into the game here, ladies and gentlemen, para sa ating unang serye ng ating Sunday.
To ensure the integrity of the game, please welcome our marshals, Chico, JD, Joshua G, and Miko. The Hive is swarming and ready to protect their perfect streak. Peace, mag-ingay para sa AP Bren! At the top of the mountain, they stand ready to vanquish anyone in their path. Cavalry! This is the defending champions of the Philippines, Team Liquid! And of course, our head referee, the Chop Master, Sent! And our two head coaches representing the teams on stage. Coach G for AP Bren, Coach Snap for Team Liquid. Happy Family Sunday, everyone! MPL Arena, mag-ingay!
Here's the Super Sunday Showdown, and it is going to be a blast. This is AP Bren.
With a team that very few expected much from, me included. I'll tell you now, I said AP Bren would be in a rebuilding stage, but hey, today they're fighting for the chance to be called Week 2 champion. And they're doing it against the defending champion.
Yeah, I mean, Rome wasn't built in a day, but you can see Rome starting to get built. But this is a team with an empire of their own. Team Liquid Liquid have been monsters with the four horsemen in Sanford, Carl, Sanji, and JP. I don't know how else I can put this without sounding like an over-glazer, but dude, the numbers are there. The stats represent it. They are too damn strong, no matter who in the gold lane is there.
You just sound like a glazer. That's not over-glazing. That's the right amount of glazing.
Just the right amount.
Exactamunto, as they say. That is going to be apparent here as well on the team head-to-head. And yeah, big welcome, by the way, to Teddy, who is joining us for the not Teddy Cutie anymore, although he still is pretty much Cutie. And I would say Teddy here is going to have, again, big shoes to fill. There were 3 pairs of shoes that were filled, actually, for TLPH.
Yeah, actually looking at the matchup in the gold lane, I know we've been putting a lot of focus on the River and the EXP lane, row mid, but I want to see Shizo more in the series.
Yeah, Shizo definitely we're gonna see that for sure here. But here is a smart ping test for you guys. Let's take a listen.
Kamusta dito sa Pilipinas, Kiel?
Ano, masaya. Nag-enjoy
Masaya?
ako. Oo.
Di ko rin expect talaga na magkikita-kita ulit tayo dito.
Ngayon matanda na ako.
Ngayon
Paano
matanda
pa si
ka
Dad?
na.
No.
Paano pa kami?
Dad?
Ano pa si Dad pala? Mas
Joke
matanda
lang,
si Dad.
Sabi
Dati
grabe.
ganyan lang yung Dad eh, no?
Nagano na, improve. The King versus King Bob.
Mas matangkad na sa atin, Dad.
Mas matangkad na ako na pag-iwanan.
Di, masabi ko lang kay Dad, ano? Parang grabe yung improvement ni Dad. Sobrang natutuwa ako sa kanya. Tapos ayun, dami na rin yung achievement na nagawa.
Yun. Pagbibigyan mo ba si Dad ngayon? Hindi.
Hindi, siya dapat na pagbigyan ako. Kaya naman nila umabol ng playoffs eh. Pagbigyan niya na ako, isang game lang eh.
Good luck sa amin and gawin na yung best namin.
Nakakaya mo bang sumabay sa mga All Gods natin dito sa Pinas?
Ano, titignan ko lang. Ito, parang ito yung ano ko eh. Parang test ko eh. Kasi lahat yan, God eh. Kay Daddy JP, galingan natin. Grabe ka, Daddy JP. Ang tagal mo na. Maawa ka naman sa akin. Isang panalo lang kailangan ko.
Parang boss kaya.
It's so nice because actually, if you guys don't remember, Chico was actually a teammate for both of these players, apparently.
Yep, you were there. There is a lineup wherein all 3 were playing at the same time.
Yeah.
So it's good to see that our Marshall's involved, and of course, Chico being part of that. I think Chico was able to unlock a little bit more of a playful, talkative side from Kel VJ and JP. And since to help translate what Kel VJ has been saying a lot ever since the interview, it's a lot of humility, I guess. He's been saying, oh, we've just been lucky. Oh, JP, please just give us this one. We need this. You guys already have championships and all that. But it's just funny that's where Kel VJ and AP Bren are at. It's just like, oh, no, we're gonna be little humble dudes here. We're chill.
Yeah, because of course I think they kind of know, right? They are facing against the current champions of MPL Philippines. Broken Walls, by the way, selected by AP Bren.
The evolution of the map metagame. We opened up with week 1, teams wanting to go Flying Clouds, teams wanting to go Expanding Rivers. Here, what is Coach G and Coach Bomb cooking? Why do they open with Broken Walls?
Yeah, especially for this week, there's been something about the selection and prioritizing tanky fighter junglers and just building momentum real quickly through game number 1. And speaking of momentum, to revisit again Kel VJ and Sanford's matchup here. So far, we've seen Sanford as the only of these 2 to be able to pack an EXP laner that is seen as more of like an assassin type carry.
Damage.
Yeah, damage.
Damage.
And that was a full damage Benedetto that he built yesterday. It wasn't the hybrid type. It was outplay. It's like old school EXP laning strategies that he packed with that hero. If Kel VJ decides to pack that and then show off to Sanford his own ability to do that, then it's something that's on my wish list.
Of course, Sanford, his mechanics are really off the charts. I would actually like to see more of that. I guess it's been me getting a little bit, a little bit too comfortable with fighter XPs that are super tanky. And you're right, Broken Walls actually will enable tanky junglers more.
Yeah.
Because less mobility means you don't, you're not too gimped by less mobility because you have like an opening, an extra opening on the Lord.
Although you'll consider some of the best junglers that are okay